all of you in SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself Rubini Daniel. Today we are going to see the topic multiplexing and demultiplexing for the class TYCS semester 6 subject wireless sensor network. So today's class we are going to discuss multiplexing and demultiplexing. It is a very important concept. First we want to see what is multiplexing. What is multi? Multi means many. So that is many to one, or you can say one to many. So we are going to see about the multiplexing. First we are going to see the definition. What is multiplexing? It is a technique where many signals, you can say many signals or more than one signals or multiple signals across a single data link. The transmission of multiple signals across a single data link, that is called multiplexing. Multiplexing is done using a special device called multiplexer. So multiple signals transmission, many signals you can send through single data link or through a single data channel or through a single data link, that is called multiplexing. So many to one. So same like that, you can see this diagram, you can understand multiplexing. That is, we are sending the many signals. So the many signals can be sent in a single data link. Okay, for example, we are sending 100 signals. So we need 100 data link, but for sending 100 signals, only one data link is enough for that. So what is advantage? Because we can send many signals in a single data link. For if you want to send 100 signals, we want to use 100 data link. But in multiplexing, if you want to send or if you want to transmission 100 signals, only one data signal is enough. That is a more than one signal you can send in a single data link. For example, you can see this picture. First one is no multiplexing. Second one is, you can see this is a multiplexing. See here in the first picture you can see where no multiplexing. You can see 4 system. So 4 system, it needs separate data link for transmission the signal, for sending the signals. So for 4 system, how many data link need? 4 data link. But in the multiplexing, you can see the picture for the multiplexing. For 4 system, only one data link is enough. But no multiplexing may, for 4 system you need 4 data link. But in multiplexing, for many signals, only one data link is enough. So that you can see here, for the 4 system, only one data link we are sending the signals to the 4 system. But in the first picture, see 4 systems are there. For 4 system want to send the signals to the 4 system. So they need 4 data link. But you can see the next one, multiplexing, 4 system is there. In that 4 system they want to send the signals to the 4 system. How they are sending? With the one single data link. They have sent with the one single data link, they are sending the signals to the 4 systems. So many signals in a single data link. So here also types of multiplexing is there. Already we know multiplexing means many to one, that is a many signal in a single data link. Types, frequency division multiplexing, you can say as FDM, frequency division multiplexing. Then wavelength division multiplexing, time division multiplexing. Here frequency division multiplexing and time division multiplexing are analog signals, are analog, and wavelength division multiplexing is a that is also analog, and time division multiplexing is a digital. In the time division multiplexing we are having 2 types, synchronous time division multiplexing and asynchronous time division multiplexing. We can see detail what is frequency division multiplexing. So frequency division multiplexing means FDM. Okay, so sometimes you may get question what is the full form of FDM. So you want to say frequency division multiplexing. So what is a frequency division multiplexing? Already we have said it is a analog technique where signals are sending in a different frequency. So each signals will be having a different frequency, you can say. All the signals will not have a same frequency. It will be having a different frequency. So each signal is having a different frequency. So so what is happening? Signals of different frequency are combined. So signals will be having a different frequency. All this different frequency are combined into a composite signal and is transmitted on the single link. You can see this diagram. Here three telephones are there. The three telephones, the three links. Okay, the three signals, because it is having a different frequencies. Okay, so this frequency are combined into a composite link. So you can see for what purpose frequency division multiplexing is using. So FDM is using in the FM, frequency modulation. You can say if it is using in the frequency modulation, AM radio, in the radio broadcasting we are using the frequency division modulation. We are using the frequency division multiplexing. Okay, so here you can see AM frequency, that is 532 1700 kilohertz, FM frequency 88 to 108 megahertz. Okay, here the frequency division multiplexing they are using in the television broadcasting, for broadcasting, and FDM they have used in the first generation cellular telephones. Okay, the first generation cellular telephones, they were using the which type of frequency? Frequency division multiplexing only they were using in the first generation cellular telephone. So here you can see frequency division multiplexing, it is a time domain. Why? Because based on the time the signals has been sent. Okay, it will have some a time slot. Based on that only the signals will be sent from one system to the another system. So you can see here next one is a wave division multiplexing. So frequency division multiplexing, we know what that each and every signals, okay, it will have different frequencies. Same like that we are going to see another important topic is wave division multiplexing. So wave division multiplexing is an analog, it is also an analog only. Frequency also analog only. Wave division multiplexing is also analog multiplexing technique. So working as the same as FDM. In wave division multiplexing, different signals are optical, or light signals that are transmitted through optical fiber. So in wave division multiplexing, at the receiver side the composite light signal, okay, it will be having some light signal is broken into different light waves by demultiplexer. So it is the where you can say it is a different signals or optical or light signals. You can say it is a wave division multiple means different signals. Different signals are what types of signals? It is a different signals of optical, or you can say light, different light, you can say light signals. Okay, that is a wave. See here multiplexer. So what they will be doing, they are sending the different light. Okay, so and it is passed in a single link, then again it will be demultiplexing. So demultiplexing means what? One to many. Multiplexing means many to one. Multiplexing means many signals sending in a single link, that is a many to one. Again demultiplexing, many to one, again you are one to many. So one signal you are dividing into many signals, that is a demultiplexing. So multiplexing means many signals we are sending in a single link, many to one. Demultiplexing means one signal, only one signal is there, that we are dividing into many signals, that is the demultiplexing. You can see here multiplexer, here many signals are transferring into single, and again demultiplexer, that single signal is divided into many signals. So time division multiplexing, now we know frequency division multiplexing, then wave division multiplexing. Now we are going to see about time division multiplexing, that you can see say as TDM. So it is a digital technique. Okay, it is a digital multiplexing technique, whereas FDM and wave division multiplexing are analog, but time division multiplexing is a digital technique. Okay, so the channel link is not divided on the basis of it is not divided on the basis of frequency. In frequency division multiplexing, the signals are divided on the basis of frequency. In the wave division multiplexing, it is divided based on the light signals, but in the time division multiplexing, it is divided based on the time slot. So total time available in the channel is divided between several users. For example, several users want to send the signals. It is sent by based on the time slot, or based on the slice, or you can say based on the time interval. You can say, or time slot or slice. Here you can see the TDM where the 4 computer want to send the signals, where you can send the signals as per the time. Okay, so in the TDM we can see 2 type. One is a synchronous time division multiplexing, another one is asynchronous time division multiplexing. So in synchronous multiplexing, you can already, I have said, it is based on the time. See, you can see here 4 system is there. The 4 system, multiplexing means many signal into one, that is many signal into one. Many signal we are sending in a single data link. Here also you can see 4 system want to send the data, so it is sending based on the time slot. Okay, so this you can see here, this 4 system, it is sending the information based on the time. That is the synchronous means based on the time interval, it is sending the information. For example, number of input is 5, number of slots in each frame is 5. So based on the input, okay, here you can see number of input is 5, number of slot in each frame is 5. So based on the input it want to send. Okay, so time division multiplexing, it will be working based on the time slot. That is called synchronous time division multiplexing. Again, time division demultiplexing. Demultiplexing means what? You are dividing the one signal into many signals. So one signal that we are dividing into many, that is 1 to many. So you can see here only one signal is there, that is data that we are dividing in for many users. That is called TDM demultiplexing. Okay, now we are having asynchronous. First we know synchronous TDM means it is working based on the time slot. Now we are going to see asynchronous time division multiplexing. So here also number of input is 5 and number of slot in each frame is 3. So this 5 system, they want to send the information. For that we are using the frame. Number of slot is 3 frame. Using this frame you can send the information from one system to the another system. So asynchronous TDM, also known as statistical time division multiplexing. So you may get in the exam also, what is the another name of asynchronous TDM? So that is a statistical time division multiplexing. In the time slots are not fixed, but in the synchronous time slot or time interval are fixed. But in asynchronous TDMs, time slots are not fixed. So that is called asynchronous TDM. So in today's class we have discussed about the multiplexing. Multiplexing means many signals to one. And we have discussed about the demultiplexing. Demultiplexing means one signals into many. Then we have learnt about the 3 types of multiplexing, that is frequency division multiplexing, wave division multiplexing, time division multiplexing. Frequency division multiplexing is a analog technique. Then wave division multiplexing is a analog technique. Then we have learnt about the time division multiplexing. Time division multiplexing is also digital technique, where in the time division multiplexing there are 2 types. One is synchronous time division multiplexing and another one is asynchronous time division multiplexing. So in today's class we have discussed about this much. Thank you for today's class.